HQTs. If you've noticed a shortage of salt happening in restaurants, it's not your imagination. Chefs are banning salt from tables. They say it's ugly, cheap, and not allowed to mess up their perfectly composed dishes. But if you're like me, when someone takes away your seasonings, you get salty. Nothing worse than a bland dish, that's for sure. Well, we've got some flavorful trivia for you today. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your quintessential quizzer, and this is HQ Trivia, where your brain matter can make your pockets a whole lot fatter. And we see you out there. To Timothy and Elena. Happy birthday to Aziz Supi, who's 66 today, to Courtney Leeds, who's 22, and to Chris Jerry as well. Hi to Team Building playing at CDS HQTs, the W395 crew playing at Geico, and the team at Martin Health System North Rehab. Good luck to all of your players. Now, the rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You've got 10 seconds to tap that answer. You get it correct, you move on. You answer all 12 right, and you win or you split that cash. And today we are giving away a mouth-watering $5,000. That's enough for a tasty order of fries for your entire crew, a trip to the sea to get some proper salt for your table, and a steak seasoned by Salt Bae himself. But before you shake it, you've got to bake it. Let's get to the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. Which of these creatures is a common type of rubber bath toy? Woolly mammoth, ducky, wolfin? Who would you share your bath with? You'd better have a swimming pool for a bathtub if you're looking to bathe with a mammoth. Just as cute, but way less hairy, is a rubber ducky. That's your winning answer here on Q1. 580,000 of you squeaking on to the next round. Who has the time for a bath these days anyway? Just shower and get on with it. Q2, the building used for the storage of goods is called what? White House, warehouse, who house? Which house is the right house? Now, the characters in A Wrinkle in Time might be right at home in any of these, though I'm sure Oprah could fill a dozen houses with her awards alone. Warehouse is the storage facility. We were looking for 572,000 of you, storing up another win here. Early civilizations didn't have the luxury of warehouses, so they relied on storage pits instead. You don't want to fall into one of those. Q3, which of these animals is a bovine? Cat, dog, ox? How well do you know your animals that are bovines? We're about to find out. You don't need a degree from Bovine University to get this one right. Bovine include cows, heifers, bulls, bullocks, and other cattle. It's ox. Ox is the answer we were looking for here. 495,000 of you charging forward. Now, if you're not interested in animal families, we'll just move ahead to Q4. By definition, a hagiography tells the life story of what kind of person? Politician, saint, artist. Don't haggle too much on this one. Nobody really needs to tell their whole life story, right? Can we just get to the good parts here? The biography with the glowing halo. It's the story of a saint. A hagiography is 344,000 of you with a saintly win here. Now, they might be virtuous, but reading the story of a sinner might be a little more interesting. Perhaps. Q5. In RVs, the powerful hitch that connects the vehicle to a towing car is known as what? Spinster, singleton, fifth wheel. It's all about that powerful hitch. 3 rude phrases for a single person, but only one can get your RV hitched. Tagging along for the ride with a couple of couples. Fifth wheel, that's what it's called. The fifth wheel. 192,000 of you are spinning forward. Lost way more than 100,000 of you there on this brutal question on Q5. Now, the hitch makes sure your RV doesn't go rogue, like when your married friends get their hands on your dating apps and you have a bunch of unwanted dates. Q6, which of these is part of the FBI's physical fitness test? Bench press, sit-ups, squats. Part of your workout routine as well. You've got to be in tip-top shape to tag along with Mulder and Scully. The truth is out there as long as you can complete enough sit-ups. sit-ups as part of that test. 141,000 if you're working out here on Q6. Now, after a 16-year hiatus, the test was reinstated in 2015 by James Comey, who thought agents were looking a little bit fluffy around the midsection. Q7. Which of these is the title of an official follow-up to the book The Secret? The joy, the magic, the strength. Everyone raves about The Secret. It's no secret that the original self-help book was crazy popular, all about the power of positive thinking. The sequel was The Magic. Did you buy The Magic as well? 54,299 if you nailed that one. We lost 85,000 of you. Another brutal question here. Now, magic would be a lot more useful than positive thinking when it comes to the parking ticket I got this morning. Q8, which of these viral personalities has not appeared on Ellen? Dan Daniel, Cash Me Outside Girl, Alex from Target. It's funny how people get famous these days, isn't it? After you hit 50,000 faves, it's practically law that you appear on Ellen, unless you threaten the audience, that is. Unleashed on an unsuspecting public by Dr. Phil. Cash Me Outside, how about that? And how about that? 35,353 of you nailed that one. You will not cash her on Ellen. Bad Barbie is likely banned from that show, and tons of others, and rightly so. Q9. What job was Rosa Parks coming home from when she famously refused to give up her bus seat? Secretary, seamstress, teacher, and changed the course of history. An absolute icon of the civil rights movement, and it all began after a long day's work as a seamstress. She was a seamstress. 22,524 if you're stitching up Q9. Rosa Parks worked at a Montgomery department store and rightfully refused to give up her bus seat, pioneering a revolt against segregation laws. Q10, which of these film franchises has a traveling live show? The Bourne Identity, The Fast and the Furious, Mission Impossible. When you can't get enough of the movie, you go to the live show. Considering the amount of explosions in these films, none seem to lend themselves that well to a live show, unless you want to go home covered in soot, that is. The Fast and the Furious is your winning answer. 13,106 of you speeding onwards. Worth the ticket if Vin Diesel makes an appearance. Otherwise, I'll stick to Broadway. Thank you very much. Here we go. The penultimate round. Q11, the Jordan-Saudi Arabia border is sometimes called the hiccup of a famous leader from what country? Great Britain, Portugal, Italy. Don't hold your breath too long on this one. Pointing towards the Dead Sea, the scrolls won't help you here. The border is courtesy of the Bulldog himself from Great Britain, my part of the world. 5,871 if you got that right. Winston Churchill supposedly created the odd-looking boundary with the stroke of his pen during a liquid lunch. Raise your glasses, because we are moving on to the final round. 5,871 players left in the game. 5,000 big ones up for grabs, and those bragging rights. Who's about to win big this afternoon? Q12. Which of these artists had a hit song featuring a prominent sample from a 1960s musical? Christina Aguilera, Gwen Stefani, Pink. Everything riding on this right here. These pop princesses all had hits that were inescapable in the early 2000s. If you know musical theatre, you might have noticed the sample of Fiddler on the Roof in her single Rich Girl. Who's the wealthy songstress in question? Is Gwen Stefani for the win. We have 2,206 winners. Yes, smashed it. Congratulations to our 2,206 winners this afternoon. Well done. You totally slayed. You are taking home $2.26. We've got Sad Ashes. You don't need to be sad now. You should be very, very happy. We've got Spieber Fever. We've got BK1. And we've got Jing Jang Ag as well. A bunch of other winners too. What are you going to do with the cash? You could cash me outside with that cash. Maybe make your own rich girl video now that you're $2 richer. Get hitched to an RV. There's a lot you can do with that $2.26. What a marvelous game, HQT. Certainly not feeling salty after that fun ride. I'm Sharon Carpenter, and as always, you can find me on the socials. I'm right here. Come say hi. Let me know how you did today as well. We've got more cash coming your way tonight with another chance to win $5,000. Right here, right back here at 9 p.m. Until then, have a wonderful day, my lovelies, and I will see you soon. Bye.